How do y'all feel about Trump wanting to get rid of mail-in ballots? Like, he himself has done mail-in ballots. His constituents or the people who voted for him have done mail-in ballots. This past election, he encouraged and spent more money on people mail-in balloting because he felt like that's how the Dems won every time. And it's like, why would you do something that helps make voting easier if you won? If you want your party to continue to win, why go backwards? It's just like, why is he doing all this stuff? Like, you don't got no dog in the fight no more, right? Like, he really thinks that he's gonna really run in 2028. Like, they're really pushing for this, guys. Like, his base is like, yeah, you should do it. Steve Bannon, yeah, you should do it. And I'm sure that he really wants to, because he thinks that he can hold on to power, because I know it's because he know nobody like him for real. And so he has to like try to dominate and prove people wrong all the time in his mind. And it's narcissistic. It's so traumatic. Like, you can just tell that that's trauma. Like, you felt like you weren't ever good enough for people, and you tried to overprove yourself, and you didn't prove it. Like, just be a good person, Donald. You have a really bubbly, cool personality if you would take away the evilness. If you would take away the need to try to overdo it. Oh, like, put your will onto people. Like, you actually are kind of funny. That's why people like you, right? You're just a goofball, but you do it in a way that hurts people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you joke on people at their expense. You hurt people at their expense. And if you would take out the evil elements of what you do, if you would stop trying to overpower people, I promise you, more people would like you. That's why so many people liked him on Apprentice. Even though it was just a show, we kind of liked him, and maybe some other people didn't. But again, I didn't know about the truth about Donald Trump as a kid. But I remember that show being funny to me, right? And it was the first thing I knew about him, that he was according to the show, he was this celebrity, this rich man. And we knew him by his name and his face, his likeness. And he wanted people to know him that way. But if he just done the right thing through and through and through, nobody would mess with Donald Trump. He would actually be a star. But he had to do all these things to all these people, women, people he find to be underneath him. He's tried to bully his way through life. And if you watch like the documentaries about him, people always voice that like his dad didn't like give him the kind of attention, his family to give him the kind of attention that he desired. And that he felt like the people around him, the elite, didn't invite him into their circle. So he tried to make it up. He tried to like get publicity. He like used to call news reporters and stuff and try to be his own publicist. But he tried to go under a pseudonym, and it was something that ended with Barron or something like that. And I think that's why he named his son that. And it's just it's so funny and crazy at the same time, like that he's been able to con his way to the top, and that people was like, yeah, you're the one we're gonna follow. And like I say all the time, he's not the one pulling the strings. He is just the puppet, but he is willingly being the puppet because he just so desires that we love him, that we care about him, and that that he's light. And it's like, you would be light if you did the right thing. And that's why you hate Obama, because you see him as charming and handsome and fun and funny and popular, because you didn't choose to do the right thing. You didn't choose to care about people. That's why you haven't made it to that same stature. That's why people don't admire you. And the people who do, they're usually bigots. They're admiring you for the wrong things. Anyway.